What's up, No Spin Nation? I'm Joel, and this is my 3 to 7 meter walk back of 60 throws and 60 sticks. I don't know the scores, but they are somewhere around 230. This was very difficult, but not as hard as throwing 50 sticks in a row from 7 meters, like the Russian Stanislav Apollonov has done. I'm using Sharplade's arrow. It's the original arrow designed by Tom with a big bulb on its handle. What I also like about them is the coarse surface, because my hands become sweaty quite easily. My target is a cottonwood log. Adam Celadine said it's the best, and he was totally right. It's so good that I don't use any other wood material anymore. It has amazing ability to absorb water, and thus it's very durable. They can be hard to get. My solution was to make a deal with a local lumberjack. About my throwing technique. Many people say that you should relax like in martial arts, but I think it's best just to stay normal. Some amount of tension is needed. I find it easy to throw a bit from the side. By throwing like that, I have more time to feel the knife and I can be more consistent. With vertical throwing, I will perhaps be more accurate, but less consistent. Before I throw, I first pick a tiny dot from the center of the target. I stare at it, but I don't focus on it. I have a very early release, but I don't think about it. What I fully focus on is the index finger push that happens really fast. I always push with maximum force, whether I'm in 2 meters or in 20 meters. I don't focus on anything else. My body will adjust the rest of the throw by itself. If the knife over-rotates, it means only that I haven't pushed hard enough. And if the knife doesn't underspin, it means I have forgotten to stare a tiny dot in the center of the target. You may think this is crap, and maybe it is, but this works for me. It's something that I have formed through hundreds of experiments and thousands of throws. Throwing tutorials are helpful, but in the end, learning to throw is a personal journey where you find your own answers. In the mind of a good knife thrower, those answers, whatever they might be, must be clear. Especially in competition, if your mind is disorganized, you get easily distracted by the many thoughts and emotions that go through your mind. Then it's like the knife could sense your confusion or whatever, and then it won't stick. You gotta have something simple and solid that you feel nice to lean on in the stressful competition situation. My next goals are to get a no-spin stick from 20 meters and in walkback to get past 250 points out of 300. No one has ever done it. It requires a great deal of accuracy. It's harder to be accurate with no-spin throwing than with conventional style. Or do you know any circus thrower using no-spin technique? I guess it's good to have some goals in this. They give you a certain structure for what you're doing. What I have heard a lot in this community is the attitude of just throwing together and having fun. And I really think that's a great relaxed approach. But some people may get a little bored only with that. What I'm trying to say here is it's okay to get a bit more serious as well. We need all kinds of attitudes. Personally, I would like to help bring this fine sport to a new level. So these were just my brain farts. Thanks for listening. Please comment and watch my last throw. I was quite nervous there because I had messed it up a couple of times before.